And now that he's disappeared, this guy down here will spawn. We want to drop down. We want to come down here, and you want to hit him with stop magic as well. And once you do, go all out on a full-scale attack on him. Just hit as much as you can. When he comes out of stop, for every hit that you scored, you will gain a tech point for. Now, you might have noticed that, let me explain something a little bit about stop magic here in this game. In Kingdom Hearts, when you stop an enemy, they're obviously frozen, and when you attack them, you may notice that their HP bar does not deplete. Don't worry, that doesn't mean they're invincible. It just means that they're stopped, and any attack that they take won't be applied until they come out of stop, which is kind of unique. So any enemy, I'm not just talking about these mushroom guys, I'm talking about any enemy that you stop in the game. You hit them with stop, you can attack them as much as you want, and they'll never actually receive damage until stop wears off, and then you'll start seeing them go like, and then you'll see their damage bar deplete, and if you hit them enough, you'll kill them. As far as these mushrooms go, when you stop that pink mushroom there, and you attack it, those attacks won't apply until stop wears off. So what you saw me do there is I attacked it a bunch of times, and when the stop wore off, for every time I struck the mushroom, I gained a tech point. Now, I believe the tech point actually stacks by one point for every consecutive hit. So as you see, I hit him 8 times. That didn't mean I gained 8 tech points. For the first hit, you gain 1 tech point. For the second hit, you gain 2 tech points, so you got 3. On the third hit, you get 3 tech points, you get a total of 6. On the fourth hit, you get 4 tech points, you get a total of 10, and so on and so forth up the ladder. So the more, if you're trying to rack up tech points, which honestly I'm not really sure exactly what tech points do. If they unlock abilities that if they unlock abilities faster, I haven't really confirmed that or been aware of that. I've never really looked it up because I've never really cared enough. But if you're really trying to rack up tech points, that's the way to do it, is to come to an area like this, hope these guys are here, stop all of the, cast stop on all the mushrooms, and then cast stop on that last one, on the big pink one, and then attack it as much as you can, and you'll gain tech points for every hit that you make, and that adds a tech point for every time you do it. Again, I believe that it adds up for each consecutive hit. It's not 1 point and then you get 2 points for a second hit, 3 points for a third hit. You actually get 1 point for the first one, 2 points for the second one, totaling 3 points for the third one, like I said a moment ago. Also, this is a Final Mix exclusive thing. If you're not playing the Final Mix version of Kingdom Hearts, you can come to this spot a million times and they will never be here. That pink mushroom, or those 3 pink mushrooms stopping, or those three white mushrooms, stopping them, and then this pink mushroom appearing, that only happens in the Final Mix version of Kingdom Hearts. So just keep that in mind if you're trying to play along in the original, you're never going to find it. Alright, with that done, let's go ahead and move on. Just swim all the way up to the top here. I'll be in the Undersea Gorge. I'm going to ignore the Heartless here again and just head over to that spot right there where those tridents are pointing. And this is Triton's Palace here. Keep swimming this way. We're heading to the back of the room right over there where you can see I guess you can say that's this castle over there. So just keep swimming that way. You see that shell right there, the yellow one there? That's one that you would have to cast lightning on if you wanted to open it, unlike the red one we saw earlier. Alright, Triton's Throne.
That was too close. As long as I have my Triton, I will not tolerate those creatures inside this palace.
Daddy?
Oh, Ariel, when will you listen? It's dangerous out there. Strange creatures lurk outside.
Behold, you swim before the ruler of the seas, His Majesty King Triton.
And who are they?
They helped us fight off those creatures.
They don't look familiar.
Oh, look, he's talking about moving his lips.
Very far away.
Yup, we came to find the keyhole.
The what?
What's that?
Well, it's
There's no such thing, certainly not here.
But Daddy...
Ariel, not another word. You are not to leave the palace. Is that clear? Perhaps I'm being too strict. I'm just concerned for her safety.
Of course, Your Majesty. But I must admit, now I'm quite curious about this keyhole.
That need not concern you, Sebastian. Have you anything to report?
Just as you suspect.
You can see right at the bottom of the screen, you can barely see Donald's
I knew
octopus leg still swimming in the
that
distance.
sea witch is up to no good again. A sea exile from the palace has taught her nothing.
Yes, she poses serious danger.
And I told you to keep Ariel away from such danger, did I not?
Your Majesty, please,
You trusted a crab to protect your daughter. Yeah. Good idea. Okay. We now need to head to Ariel's grotto. So we're going to just, again, skip all the enemies. I know I'm losing out on experience here, but as difficult as it is to fight these guys, again, not because they are difficult per se, they're just, the battle system here is frustrating to me. Come to my grotto. I want to show you something. Oh my. Not that, though. There it is. See? Hi, dolphin. Bye, dolphin. Okay. Let's swim down here. Let's swim right up to this rock here. And we're going to open it and go in. Somehow this cutscene's in 60 frames. Look at all the wonderful things Flounder and I have collected. I think it's all from the outside world. Someday I'm going to see what's out there. I want to see other worlds. Does that sound strange? No, not at all. I used to feel the same way. Used to? I mean, I still do. Hey, why don't we try looking for that keyhole you were talking about? But your father said, oh, he treats me like a little girl. He never lets me do any. He never wants to let me do anything. He just doesn't understand. Okay, there are some treasure chests in Ariel's grotto here. Regular Ariel chests. I'm a little too focused on her boobs right now, I guess. Regular treasure chests. Cottage. I think there is only 2 in here. There's another one right there, so let's dive down here. Open this one. Mega potion. That's not important. That's flounder. Something else. Something else. I don't know what I'm locked onto. I can't see it. Flounder. I really can't see what I'm locked onto. I don't. Oh, there's another treasure. There it is. Torn page. All right, I found another torn page. Very good. All right, so we locked on flounder. That's a barrel. That's that thing. Another barrel. Clock. Globe. Okay. I think that's it for the treasure chests. Unlike these things here, these are not. Despite how they look, these are not chests here. So okay, we'll go ahead and just swim right on out of here. And we get another cutscene.
Ha! Those impudent fools will never find the keyhole. But the girl could prove useful, and I've got the heartless on my side. Triton, my old friend, your day is coming.
there's our villain. And here I need to do a little bit of fighting, because we actually need the help of that dolphin that swims around here. These are changing in multiple parts. Yeah, there it goes. What we need to do is we need the help of the dolphin that we saw when we headed to Ariel's grotto. But we can't get his help as long as there are Heartless around. So we got to defeat all the Heartless in the area. So I'll try to do this as quickly as possible.
See ya! Thunder! 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 Thunder!
Wow, my Wadge stat is so terrible. And the way you'll know that if you cleared all the Heartless out of the areas, there's a way to know if you cleared all the Heartless out without having to swim around and wonder. Is if you're actually able to grab onto the dolphin and he doesn't kick you off, that means you've cleared all the Heartless out of the area. If he kicks you off, that means there's some Heartless somewhere. Usually they'll spawn in. When he kicks you off, they'll usually be spawning in there. So that's another way to know. So as soon as you get kicked off the dolphin, it's likely there's a Heartless nearby. And so here he comes. Grab on with the triangle button. And let him swim around for a little while in this area. He has to take us off. It'll be good. Okay. Looks like we're good because we swam the entire part of this area. He has kicked us off, so we're good. So now we want to jump off. Now we want to head back to the undersea valley. Hey, there goes the dolphin. So that's good. I mean, that's a good thing. Seeing the dolphin go by, we did it right. So now we want to head back to the undersea valley. There we go. And now we've got to clear all the Heartless out around this area. Once we do that, we can use the dolphin to actually go back upstream. We can go back up to the what are they called, the calm depths or whatever they're called. We need to swim back up there, but we can't swim against the current. The dolphin can, so we've got to use the dolphin to do that. In order to get on the dolphin, we've got to clear all the Heartless. Something else that I forgot to mention. If there are Heartless around, when you're trying to open one of those seashell treasure chest things, whether you're using whether it's a physical one or trying to use one of the ones that you use magic on, they will not open if there's Heartless around. So you need to make sure there are no Heartless around if you're trying to open one of those treasure chests up. They'll only like open up a little bit and then close right back. Damn it. That's not enough me and for Donald.
Goofy!
Come on. Alright, we're good there. Where's our dolphin friend? There he is. Grab on. And if we clear Heartless out enough, looks like we have, because he's not kicking us off. He's going to take us up here and up the current. There we go. And then turn here. There we go. And now we head into the sunken ship area. Okay. Remember that little blue thing that we saw, the camera panned down on the wall a couple of times back at Ariel's grotto? Well, we need to head into the ship here. What was that? Ooh, spooky. We need to come over here and open this for a mithril shard. Swim down here into this bottom of the ship down here. Hit the shell down here, if I can. There we go. For a mithril. And then finally, the most important thing we came here for. Come over here to this chest over here, if I can get around to it. Oh my god! Shark! Scary! Oh my goodness. Whatever will I do? My best acting, guys. That's all I can do. Open this, and look at that. Its shape reminds me of something. We got the Crystal Triton. It is obviously a key item that we need to use back at Ariel's Grotto. Now, we head out of the ship, and it's mini-boss time. But first, let's get this treasure chest. Mithril Shard. It's mini-boss time against Sharky, or whatever this guy's name is. He's not really that hard at all, just items, Heather, me. There we go. Pretty much just go straight up and just start to go all out on him. He's not that big of a health bar. His bite does a little damage. It's nothing really amazing. And then, there we go. Beat him. He's not really that hard at all. Once he leaves, he drops some items. There we go. And you can come back here if you. I don't think you'd want to, because it's not really that great of experience. You get 130 experience out of it. But if you wanted to grind a little bit for experience, there's a place you can do it, because he's there all the time, I think. And once you beat him, he swims away. All you gotta do is leave, come back, and respawn. But I don't really think it's worth it. Alright, now that we have that, we need to return to Ariel's Grotto. So we're gonna take the swim thing here. Actually, we need to go back to Undersea Valley. Actually, no, we need Ariel's Grotto, which is in the Undersea Gorge. So I need to go back to the. The rapids. Excuse me, the current rather, and then take it over here. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. And then we hit Ariel's Grotto again. There we go. Go up here, and we use the examine button, or just swim up to it, and we put the crystal in. And there we go. What does that do?
Ariel, you've disobeyed me again.
Pisses him off is what it does.
I told you not to leave the palace.
Daddy, no! How could you?
Young man, you're not from another ocean. You're from another world, aren't you?
Huh?
Then you must be the key bearer.
How did you know?
You may fool Ariel, but you can't fool me. You don't know your dorsal fin from your tail. As the key bearer, you must already know one must not meddle in the affairs of other worlds.
Of course I know that, but...
You have violated this principle. The key bearer shatters peace and brings ruin.
Oh, Sora's not like that.
I thank you for saving my daughter, but there is no room in my ocean for you or your key.
Then how are you going to handle the Heartless? That's my problem with this. What's another problem I have with this world? Is Triton's all hoity-toity about the fact that I've got the Keyblade and it brings ruin and all this other bullshit. But yet, you know, he's pissed off that we're meddling in the affairs of this world. So my question to him would be, okay, let me ask you something, Mr. High and Mighty King Triton, sir. Would you like me to just leave the Heartless here for you to handle? Because they're already meddling in the affairs of your world. So, would you like me to help you out and handle these Heartless, which I can do, because that's what the Keyblade is designed to do? Or do you want to handle them yourself? Shut the fuck up.
Cold, my dear?
You're Ursula. Well, I was just wondering if...
It's all right. Helping others is what I live for. Let me guess. You wish to see other worlds.
The whole meddling in other worlds rule that they talked about at the beginning of the game.
Friends came from
It's always a little bit.
They had special help.
It's really weird.
Mysterious key. Now, cheer up.
The way they apply it and follow it and don't follow it and break it and all that stuff.
Now listen, carefully.